Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to share with you my best and worst of NYX cosmetics. NYX is actually one of my favorite brands. Is one of the brands that I have the most products from, so I'm super excited to share them with you guys. So I asked you guys on Snapchat which brand you wanted me to do this with first. So if you wanted me to do NYX, Urban Decay, Maybelline, or MAC Cosmetics first, and most of you guys wanted NYX, so that's why I'm doing it first. But I'm gonna put on a little poll thing right up here so you guys can answer which one you want to see next. The one that most of you guys vote on, I would do next. So I hope you guys are excited about that. So I'm gonna start with like the best products, and then I'm gonna move on to like products that are like, meh, they're okay. They're nice, but I don't love them. And then we're gonna move on to the not so good products, okay? So that's how we do it. But something that is a little bit different with this video is that I mostly just have best of NYX. So there's not that many worst because I mostly just have amazing things from NYX. That's just how it is. So the first things are like the best of NYX. So my absolute favorites. So I'm gonna start with a brow pencil that changed my life. It's the best brow pencil ever. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I use the color Ash Brown, which is a really great color for my brows. Like, I've tried so many different brow pencils, but nothing can compare to this one. This is just my favorite, and I love it. I really love it. This is like my favorite thing from NYX. If you can get one product, I would definitely go for this brow pencil. It's the best. Then my other big favorite is the Strobe of Genius highlight palette. This is an amazing highlight palette. All of the colors are absolutely stunning. You can mix them. You can create your perfect color. If you want to get into highlight but you don't know where to start, just buy this palette and you have every shade that you will possibly need. You have your perfect champagnes, your gold, your pink tones, your purples, your more yellowy gold. You have everything in this palette and it is absolutely stunning. I recommend it so much. It is definitely one of my favorite highlighters ever, and I think this is it's just amazing. Talking about highlighters, this Love Contours All sculpting palette from NYX is also really great when it comes to the highlighters. I personally don't use the other colors too much, but if you're like want to have something on the go, you have eyeshadows, you have brow colors, your contours, you also have highlights, so you have pretty much everything in this palette. But the highlight colors in this palette is one of the prettiest highlighters I've ever seen in my life. I would say these two are really great dupes to the new Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion highlighters. So this one is of course dupe to the gold one, this is dupe for the pink one. It's amazing. Like, these highlighters are like worth buying the whole entire palette. I'm not joking. They're so stunning. So I definitely think that NYX should definitely come out with these highlighters in like separate pans so you can just buy them because they would sell like amazing. They're amazing. They're so good. I'm in shock. Then because we're like talking about face products, I can just also sweep in this product. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. I think this is a good product. As you can see, it's well used and well loved. I think this is the best drugstore contour kit. You can just contour really nicely with this. I love the highlight colors. They're really easy to use. They're really brightening and very good for like a light skin tone. I really love the contour shade, and I also love these two browns. So I think this is just a really great one. So a concealer that I think is one of my favorite concealers of all time. I think this is probably on my top 5 concealers of all time. This is the NYX HD Concealer. The reason why I really love this is that I really love the coverage. I love the color. I use the color 4 Beige, and it's like the perfect color for my face. I don't think I've ever found such a good shade for my face before, like to cover up blemishes and stuff like that. It's just, the color is so good. I feel like with all of my other concealers, they're a little bit too light, so I just like highlight with them. But this is the concealer that I always go in with if I have a blemish, if I have some redness, if I just want to cover something on my face, I always go in with this. This is like the only product I use for that. It is amazing. I think it's just so good. The coverage is amazing. The color is amazing. If you haven't tried these, you should definitely just pick them up. I also think that this formula is very similar to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So if you like that one, you will definitely like this concealer. So the last thing in this category, which is like the best, my biggest love, is their freaking lip products. They're so good. I feel like NYX is definitely the best brand when it comes to lip products on the drugstore. You can't go wrong with these. I love that NYX has so many great like nude shades, but at the same time they have so many good like purples, pinks, red. They have so many crazy colors but you can also find your perfect nude colors. So I would say my favorite formula from NYX, they have so many different ones, are the lip lingerie or lingerie. I don't know how to say it. I think it's lingerie. I don't know. But these are so good. These are really, really good liquid lipsticks, but they do dry completely matte. So if you don't like liquid lipsticks like to begin with, you probably won't like this because it is quite drying. But it's really, really good, and they have some really nice nude shades in that line. All of the colors are nude, and I have a few different ones that I absolutely love. Satin, ribbon, lace detail, and embellishment. So those are the colors that I have. I love them all. They're pigmented. They're good. Amazing liquid lipsticks. Then we have the liquid Suade, which probably is my favorite because they're so comfortable. So I would say these are more like a satin liquid lipstick, so they don't dry completely matte. My favorite color is Sandstorm. I think this is amazing. The other colors are also really, really cool. Like this Stone Fox color is such a unique color, and the color Soft Spoken is a really great dupe to the Lolita from Kat Von D. So if you don't like liquid lipsticks, you will really like them because these are not dry. I feel like you cannot talk about NYX without mentioning their butter glosses. I think these are worth the hype. I think that these are so good because they're pigmented, but they're not too much. They're not like a liquid lipstick, you know, they're pigmented, but not too much. I can swatch the color Tiramasu, which is my favorite one. So this is Tiramasu, which is my favorite one out of the lip glosses. So here you can see Tiramisu, which is just a beautiful color. You can also swatch the color Creme Brûlée. So as you can see, here you have Creme Brûlée. It's just lighter. So you can also swatch the Sandstorm shade. It's so freaking gorgeous. It's like the perfect brown nude. I love it. Then I love this one called Lace Detail from Lingerie. I actually love all of the lingeries so much, but this color is like a perfect nude. Then we can move on to the products that I think are like, meh, they're okay, they're good, but nothing like special. The Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On waterproof eyeliners are pretty nice. They're pigmented, they're creamy and everything like that. I do find that they don't stay on my eyes that long, but as you can see, they're super pigmented, creamy, and nice. So if you're just doing like a look, or if you don't have problems with your eyeliner smudging, I think these are really, really good. I think they're really similar to the Urban Decay ones. So they definitely do stay on just as long, but I have really problems with eyeliners always smudging on me. I actually hate using eyeliner because it always fades on me so quick. So, but these are one of the ones that I actually quite like, and I do use them, but I do think you can find better ones, but they're pretty nice. So NYX eyeshadows, I think they're okay, they're good. I would say they're good, but they're not the best. So you have these, which is the Prismatic eyeshadows. I think that these are definitely the best that they have, at least the ones that I've tried. But these like quads thing are like, they're fine, they're nice. And also in this Love Contours All eyeshadow palette, they're okay. So I can swatch a few colors. Like, they are pigmented, they're pretty. But if you really want some good, affordable eyeshadows, I will go for Makeup Geek. I think those are so good. But you know, if you find a nice shade from NYX, you can definitely go for it. This brown shade is really, really pretty, but you definitely have to build this brown shade up a little bit. But they're nice, and they're really nice for beginners. Then we have the Ombre Lip Duos. I feel like this could be a really cool concept, but I just think there's too much of a difference between the two shades that I just think it ends up looking kind of weird and a little bit extreme. So yeah, I get it. I know it's supposed to be ombre, so it's supposed to go for dark to light, but I just feel like this could be a really cool idea if the colors actually match each other a little bit more. So say this one is my favorite duo. This is Cookies and Cream. I love this color. So like the lightest color in the duo is absolutely stunning. It's like such a pretty like grayish nude. But then the lip liner is like super duper dark. So I'm just like, it could be like a little bit darker, but that's just too much. So I don't get that really. Then another like meh product, or a product that I don't really like that much. These are the Soft Matte Lip Creams from NYX. Like, they're nice. They're like really hyped up, and a lot of people really like them. they're nice. Like, let me just say that. I can definitely use these for a couple of hours and they look fine, but they don't stay on for that long and they actually do not dry completely matte. And also they look a little bit dry on the lips, so they kind of like flake off and they don't really stay on that well. But they have some really pretty colors. So this is called Stockholm. And then you have London, which I think is my favorite shade. So they have some pretty shades, but I would just say because they have come out with the lip lingeries and also the liquid suede, I just think they're better than this. But I do understand why it's like a famous product, but it's just not my favorite, and I do never really reach for them. But I actually thought about a really cool idea. So I kind of want to compare these, like how they last on the lips and everything like that. So if you guys are interested in seeing me like comparing these, so like using this one a full day, like 6 hours, this 6 hours, and this 6 hours, and see how all of them look throughout the day and which one that actually holds up the best, let me know. Let me know if you guys would want that, to see which one that actually is the best, which one that actually holds up the best. I feel like that would be kind of interesting. And then to the product that I'm just like, no. Just no. This is their NYX Illuminator, and this is the color Ritualistic. It's kind of dry. It's kind of powdery. It looks kind of powdery, but it is just like a weird shade. The color is pretty, it's like a white with some gold sheen to it. So if you like that like NARS Albatross highlighter, you probably will like this. But you definitely don't get like an intense beaming highlight with this. It's just a basic highlight. It's just frustrating because I know that NYX can really make good highlighter palettes. They have this amazing highlighter palette, and I'm like, why are the single ones not as good? Just wondering. So that, guys, is it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to vote on which video you want to see next. That will really help me a lot, and then also it will help you guys because then I'm posting videos that you guys want to see. So don't forget to vote, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.